Welcome to Windy Hill Foundry. It's out in the country south of Morton, and thank goodness for GPS or I would have never found it. Well, my friend Jackson artist Eric McDonald says he could have. He's the person who told me about this place because he's had some metal work done here. But I don't know, the road's awfully confusing. Anyway, Clark Easterling is the proprietor, and what he does here is makes metal castings. From molten cast iron, he fabricates all sorts of things. Tools, decorative pieces, architectural pieces, especially for restoration work where the original is no longer manufactured. And today, he's casting a part for the capstan for a ship that's being restored out on the West Coast. It'll be made from cast iron, but it'll be hours before any metal is brought into the process. First, there's a wooden mold packed with sand and hardened with the binding agent and baked hard. And by then, it helps to have some buddies around because setting up the final mold and packing it with sand can get awfully heavy. Clark left a good-paying job a few years back to go into the foundry business full-time.
I tell people I lost my mind. I went from a very good desk job to this.
I think it's addictive, once you get good enough to pull this off, to take molten metal and transform it into something else. It's the call that kept the alchemist at work trying to turn lead into gold. But in this case, Clark is turning old disc brake parts into anything he can make a mold for.
When you pull off jobs like we've done here, I mean, everything seems like it's a miracle.
Clark's buddies come to help out for all sorts of reasons, to see the process mainly.
Really, it's just a lot of fun to see hot metal go in a hole and come out something useful.
Making magic, turning scrap iron into ship's parts, and turning a hobby into a profession. Frightening to leave a regular, steady job to try the unknown.
But at the same time, I would be equally disappointed if I hadn't tried it.
You have everything to lose, but everything to gain, too. And that's the trick.